Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Whiteboard Wednesdays with Werner. And we also have Rudolf with us, and we're continuing our discussion that we've been having around artificial intelligence. And Rudolf, today our question is, what does the future hold for artificial intelligence?
Yeah, I think with a recent announcement by Sam Altman around putting a stake in the ground for AGI, one of the topics we talked about in one of the previous sessions,
Yes.
that he's predicting AGI to be ready for launch by mid-2025.
Sure.
It's opened up a whole lot of discussion around the future of AI and what is going to happen into our world and how we interact with AI.
Yeah, I mean,
So if you look at between 2020 up until 2023, kind of the predictions are sitting around 2050 up until 2070 for AGI.
sure.
And with developments in the last year, I know Sam Altman previously said kind of soonish was his previous prediction. Elon Musk said by 2029
For full AGI.
for full AGI. And then, some of the other predictions were as well 2028, kind of a 50% chance of hitting.
Probably still human in the loop.
100% still with human interaction. And I think that's one of the key takeaways from all of these predictions is even Sam Altman, when he said that full AGI by 2025, he said the impact would be smaller than what people imagine. One of the key limitations to AI would be, for example, systematic drawings, where you've got text and you've got relationships being presented in a specific way with specific graphs, things like that, which is very difficult for AI to analyze effectively. So that's kind of where they measure the AGI, is being that multimodal approach, being able to visualize graphs and infographics and things like that, which is a limitation on current things, especially also, as I said, multiple tasks. But where it's still not the full AI of sci-fi novels is that cognizance and being self-aware.
Yeah, still can't answer that why question. Even though AGI is a big leap forward in terms of multimodal inferencing and allowing us to I guess synthesize different avenues of data, different contexts of data into a single model, but it's definitely not at the point where Skynet or anything like that, where it's starting to reason and things like 100%. That, right?
And where we can see great value in it is when we start looking at how do we simplify complex tasks. So we as humans like to overcomplicate things, and now having all sorts of multiple tasks and being able to feed that into an AI engine, for example, or one of these AGI engines, and being able to say, let's simplify that to the easiest possible, most streamlined, effective way of doing things, even though it is multiple tasks, multiple functions, those types of things. I think that it does open up a lot of questions around the ethics side, especially now when you start going multimodal, is when you start saying, what about copyright? It's all sorts of things that get involved with that. And
it's not been tested,
the ethics, the morality behind it, there's all sorts of questions that still need to be kind of figured out.
Yes.
I think the people are just making it up as they go along at the moment.
Sounds like it. I mean, at least from what we've seen in terms of out there, there's very few of these things that have been tested, I guess, on principle or against a precedent or anything like that, because 100%. They haven't been set yet, right?
100%.
So, very interesting. So I really like the idea of this. I think we need to explore a few other areas of what's happening with AI and the application of it going forward. And I think we're going to have a few chats around that as well. But thank you very much for enlightening us on the future of AGI.
It's my pleasure.
Thanks very much.